Okay, so I do have an interesting question, because when it comes to remuneration for top technicians looking for jobs, we know it's not the most important thing, but it is important. How do workshops afford to pay for these technicians and get the good ones?
Well, again, that's a challenging statement, but I think I've worked it out within our own business. And because I've been around Australia over the years, I see other businesses that have moved in and doing the same thing as what we do in our business. And what we do in our business, we create targets for our technicians. So we say that, and we look at their hours they produce per day, their available hours and the hours they produce, so we give them a productivity rating. So they're there for 8 hours a day. We're paying, and they cost us, whether they're standing around twiddling their thumbs or they're actually working, they still cost us. We have to pay them for 8 hours. So if they produce us eight sold hours per day, we classify that as 100% productivity. So we can sell 8 of their hours. If they sold half of that, it's 50% productivity. So they sold 4 hours. Now 4 hours is is not really enough to support a mechanic. It would just keep them, they're hardly worth having if they can only produce 4 hours a day. So what we want in industry, an ideal goal in industry, is 80% productivity in their day. So we like to pay mechanics well, but I've been through it in the past where to give mechanics to incentivize them to up their productivity, offer them more money as a weekly wage. It didn't work real well, because really there was no incentive there. They got paid extra money straight away, but if they didn't feel like it or they had a lazy day, so what? Didn't affect them. Didn't affect them at all, you're right. So what we've introduced many, many years ago is a productivity bonus. So once they reach 80% productivity, we give them a fixed bonus of a number there, and a good significant number. And then when they reach 90% productivity per day, we give them another bonus. Now, then we're looking at per day, and then we add it up at the end of the week. And we measure at the end of the week, so their productivity over the week for their, simple put it, 40 hours a week, and they produce 35 hours for us, they've already gone over 80% productivity. So they're going to get a minimum from in our workshop, a $100 bonus.
Right.
If they reach 90% productivity, they're going to get another $100. If they reach 100% productivity, they're going to get an extra $200.
Right.
Because you know why? They've worked bloody hard for us, and they've produced, and they've earned good money for us.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't we want to share it to give them some motivation? So consequently, once they reach that 80% productivity, their costs are fixed. If they produce more, it hasn't cost you any more to produce that. So why wouldn't you incentivize them?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you give them motivation? If you get them all on the same wages, the same job, to do the same thing, you've got a fast mechanic, you've got a medium mechanic, and you've got a slow mechanic. After a while, that fast mechanic does 3 jobs in a day, the medium mechanic does 2 jobs in a day, and the slow mechanic does 1 job in a day. Overall, what's going to happen? Is that slow one going to speed up to the rate of the fast one? Or is that fast one going to slow down to the medium or slow one? Because they think, well, no good me working any harder. I don't get any rewarded for it. He gets the same money as me, and he's slow as a wet whistle.
And the team starts to suffer.
The team team spirit drops off. So we need something to give them that person that comes to who's motivated and is efficient and hard worker. I want to reward him from day dot. And he's individual to the other guy. It doesn't affect him. His pay is irrelevant. We don't. They all brag about their bonuses to each other, which motivates each other. So we keep it an open book, but it's reward for effort.
Yeah.
I believe everybody in this world needs reward for effort. We all need a pat on the back, even a thank you, a hug, or saying, well done, that was a tricky job and you sorted it out, or you did it in good time. It's so inspiring for the technicians.
Yeah.
It's all about communication. So, but yes, we all like to be rewarded, and financially rewarded is a big important part, even though it's not the ultimate.